Guess what I got asked? Yep, the classic "what's the deal with this idiom?" Sour grapes. I will explain it, and you've got it covered today. Have you ever heard someone say sour grapes and wondered what it means? It's a common idiom that refers to a situation where someone pretends to dislike or dismiss something because they can't have it. For example, imagine someone saying, "I didn't want to go to that party anyway, it was probably going to be boring." When in reality, they're upset because they weren't invited. To remember the meaning of sour grapes easily, think of a sour grape as something that looks good on the outside but is bitter and unpleasant on the inside. Just like someone who pretends to dislike something because they can't have it. Let me share a story to help you understand the idiom better. Imagine a student who didn't get accepted into a prestigious university. They say, "I didn't want to go there anyway, it's too expensive. Plus, I heard their professors aren't that great." But deep down, they're upset they weren't accepted and are just pretending not to care. That's sour grapes in action. Did you know that the phrase sour grapes comes from one of Aesop's fables? It's a story about a fox who can't reach some grapes and dismisses them as sour because he can't have them. Here's a fun fact. The phrase sour grapes is used in many languages, such as French, Spanish, and Italian. Let me give you some example sentences to show you how sour grapes can be used in different contexts. She said she didn't want the promotion anyway, but we all know it's just sour grapes. In this case, the person is upset they didn't get the promotion. "I don't care that I didn't get invited to the party, it was probably going to be lame anyway." Here, the person is pretending not to care about not being invited. Do you see how sour grapes works? Here's a sentence using sour grapes. He said he didn't like the new car model. But we all know it's just sour grapes because he can't afford it. Now, let me rephrase it. He pretended not to like the new car model. But we all know it's because he's jealous he can't have it. Another way to say it is he dismissed the new car model as unimpressive because he couldn't afford it. Let me share a real-life story to highlight the impact of sour grapes. I had a student who didn't get accepted into their top choice university. They were upset but pretended not to care. However, after some reflection, they realized they were just experiencing sour grapes and that it was okay to be disappointed. They ended up going to a different university and had an amazing experience. Other similar expressions to sour grapes include sour milk, sour apples, and sour berries. Opposite expressions include sweet grapes, ripe fruit, and good things come to those who wait. Some related idioms include to cry over spilled milk, to have a chip on your shoulder, and to be green with envy. Let me share a story using the related idiom to have a chip on your shoulder. Imagine someone who always feels like they're being treated unfairly and is defensive about it. They have a chip on their shoulder. It's important to recognize when we have a chip on our shoulder and try to let it go. Let's wrap up with a quiz to see if you've understood the idiom sour grapes. Which of these sentences describes sour grapes? A. I didn't want to go to the party anyway, it was going to be boring. B. I'm happy for her success, but I wish it was me. C. I didn't like the movie, but everyone else seemed to enjoy it. The answer is A. In summary, sour grapes is an idiom that refers to pretending not to like something because you can't have it. It comes from one of Aesop's fables and is used in many languages. Remember, a sour grape may look good on the outside, but it's bitter on the inside. If you ever experience sour grapes, it's okay to be disappointed. But try not to let it consume you. And always remember, good things come to those who wait.